Okay, so file new. No. If you just go to preset and you go to US paper, your resolution will be 300. Your color mode will be CMYK. Again, you can change it to grayscale if you want, and then hit OK. What we're going to do is we are going to mimic what a rayograph looks like. If you look on the board over here, they're mostly black with white little objects, okay? The ones that are in the dark room have some gray, okay? Because what happens is light shines through these objects, and if it's a solid object, it's going to be completely white. But if it's transparent, like my water bottle here, it will come up a kind of color of a gray, okay? So it's not going to look exactly the same, but it's kind of a way of understanding what a rayograph is a little bit digitally before we go into the dark room. So a new tool that we are going to use is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 up from the bottom on the right-hand side. It is your paint bucket tool. If you click and hold down, you will see the other tools that are underneath. So you might see the gradient tool. Okay, yours might look like that. But just know that it's right here, hold down, and you can go to your paint bucket tool. We want to start with our background to look black, okay, again, mimicking the rayograph. So we're going to go over to our color boxes here. And if you click on it, you get to choose different colors. And you can take these little arrows and slide them up to maybe the blues. And you can use any color. But for now, we're just using black and hit OK. Also, Photoshop comes with a preset. If I click on this right here, it does a solid black and a solid white. So you can also get to your black like that as well. Whatever color is on top is the color that your paint bucket is going to be using. So right now, even though I show black and white, it's really just going to be only painting with black. I'm just going to go over here. I'm going to click once, and what it does is it fills in my whole entire canvas black. Now, if some of you have looked at the instructions, I showed you a different way how to do it. Jeff, how did I show you guys how to do it the other way? Sure. You asked me, so that's why I figured you might know.
I forgot.
Okay, so I'm going to go in my history. I'm going to undo that.
You remember that now? Yeah.
What is it?
Don't you just undo it? Would you just go back?
How about this? Does this ring a bell?
Yes.
In the directions.
Oh, yeah, because I did that.
Yeah. In the directions, I tell you to fill it in a different way. Because remember that I told you in Photoshop, there are multiple ways to do one thing. So if you go to edit and you go to fill, it's going to say, what do you want to fill it in? These right here, this is called your foreground color and this is called your background color. So you can make your different options right here. And we want it to be our foreground color because our foreground color is black. And then I hit OK, and it does the same exact thing. Okay, so there's 2 ways that you can fill your canvas in with black. Now we're going to go to our custom shape tool, and you can choose your shape here. Your fill is black right now. We're going to change that to white, again, because we're mimicking a rayograph. And then we start to put it on top. And as we create these, look what's happening to my layers. Each one of these is on its own layer. So let's say I was like, I really don't like the first one that I made. I would like it to be moved over here. I can go to my move tool, this little arrow right here, and I could click and be like, oh, I want to move it. Why isn't it moving? Anybody? Yeah. Because I'm still on the other layer. So I need to go onto my shape 1 layer, and that will let me move that around. If I want to move this one around, I could go like that. And if I don't want it at all, I can just take the eye off of it and get rid of it. So what you're going to do is you look at the rayographs over on the wall. They're not all the same shape or same object. It's different. So you're going to be using different shapes. So if I go back in to make a new shape, go back to my custom shape tool, let's say maybe I might use a bone now. And why this happened is because I clicked and it said that it was too small to make a shape, or it's going to make that shape, but I can undo it. And again, I can take the eye off of those and get rid of them if I want to, and then create a new bone. What I'm going to be looking for when you make your rayograph is I'm looking at your composition. Okay, so I don't just expect you to just, be like, all right, yep, I'm done. I'm going to pass this in. I want you to utilize your whole entire space, utilize your whole entire canvas. Think about maybe a theme. Okay, so I've got a little bit of a dog theme going right here. All right, yours could just be a shape theme. Yours could be, a bunch of different kind of arrows. Anything that kind of goes together, you can use. And remember that I'll be looking for rule of thirds, so don't put everything clustered right into the front. Also, if you can go like this and have things go off the canvas, that's more interesting to the eye. Okay, any questions? All right, go for it.
Well, you're doing a theme.